¿Qué tal, amigos de Claro Música? Pues en esta ocasión vamos a platicar con the Rasmus. Welcome, Mexico.
Thank you.
Laurie, Laurie.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mexico.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about this new album, Weirdo. Can you talk, please, about this?
Yes, it will be our 11th album.
Yes.
And I think the greatest thing about it is like Empu, yes, as our new member,
Yes.
only 3-4 years now. It's like a first album that you were fully with us from the very beginning.
I joined the band when they were making the previous album, Rise, and I got to be in like 3 songs on that album, but this is the first album that we're actually doing, the 4 of us together from the scratch. So
Yeah.
it's been very nice.
Yeah, it felt strong. And we recorded the album in Nashville, in
Okay.
America. Worked together with the legendary songwriter and producer Desmond Child, who's been writing songs for Bon Jovi and Kiss and
Aerosmith.
and everybody's like, we were so lucky to work with these talented people, and we are very happy with this new album. It's a slightly heavier sound than before, and I think maybe the reason for that is like whatever is happening in the world right now. You know, there's war and there's a lot of difficult things happening, so it's kind of reflecting those times.
You, talking about the war, you recently in a concert.
Yeah, we played a show in Ukraine
Yes.
like last month, and it was like mind-blowing, eye-opening experience for us to be there. It was this charity event, and we got to raise money for Children's Hospital there.
Yes.
Yeah, we spent that night in a bomb shelter because
Yes.
there was an airstrike. The Russians attacked the city of Kiev, and we spent the night in a bomb shelter underneath the hotel. It was pretty scary to see, like because they have all these apps on the phone, like you can in the real time see how many drones and how many missiles are in the air. And that night only it was like 300 drones,
Wow.
you know, size of a small car,
Phew.
flying and
Flying.
bombing, and 13 missiles, you know, hit the country. So
And
Yeah.
still after all that, the show next day,
Yeah.
all the festival, the concert was full of happiness and hope and positive feelings. It was like it was weird. Yeah.
yeah, but our mission was to go there and bring good vibes, you know, because people have been suffering many years. The war has been happening already like 3 years now, more, and so they need other things to think about. You know, life has to still happen and go on in the city and in the country, no matter what. And this was a nice chance for us to show our support for the Ukraine and you know, to bring some good feelings.
Okay, return to Weirdo. How would you describe the creative process behind Lopez Beach, and how does it differ from the rest of the songs of the album?
Yeah, that song, it's the latest single from the album,
Mhm.
and that is like it's kind of a poppy song. It's a little bit different from the other songs. The album is slightly harder and more heavier, but that song was kind of a wild card, as we say. Like, first I was thinking that maybe this is not a good song for the album at all.
Yeah, even in the demo like process, it was a wild card back then, and we were wondering, should we take it should we include it in the album? But we all still loved it, and it changed in the studio a lot.
It changed, especially when you started singing,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Empu was started to sing the chorus parts, like answering
yeah.
me. So, and then we played it live, and it's like, oh, this is a fun song, and maybe this would be a good song for the live shows.
Yes. Is going to be you here in December?
Yeah, we're coming back to Mexico to play 3 concerts here.
Monterrey,
Guadalajara, and Mexico City in mid December. Those will be big shows, and
Is that new
very
show?
excited.
Is it going to be the new
Yeah,
tour?
the new tour, the Weirdo tour, comes here. It's actually going to be the last shows this year for us. We are going to play all over Europe first,
Yes,
and then we're gonna end the tour here.
in Mexico.
Yeah, and playing many songs from the upcoming album.
Yeah,
New songs.
but of course we also play the old songs.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
we can't leave the stage without playing In the Shadows or No
Yes.
Fear or these songs. So
The classics.
they're classics.
Okay. What advice do you think the music can be an effective way to address difficult topics like toxic relationships?
Yeah, I think I'm a kind of a shy person. I think we all are. Like it's very typical Finnish quality, like to be a bit reserved and not so talkative, maybe. Being a little introvert, and so it's easier for us to communicate through the music and write songs about things that maybe might be difficult to say out loud, and also sometimes I feel like I need more time to set up my words right. Like there was a song on the new album called Coming For You that I've written for my son. I have a 17-year-old son, and it's about being a parent, and I feel like I maybe not be the best parent,
Oof.
or like at least a perfect one, at least. But so it's kind of a hard topic for me to maybe talk to him or to anyone about, and writing a song.
Mhm.
I spent a lot of time to make things just right and say exactly what I wanted to say. And I'm really happy with that song, for example. It turned out really good.
When I want to talk about your career, with 6 platinum and 8 gold records, what does it mean to be the band to have achieved this life of success?
Well, it's easier to measure success with, gold and platinum albums or charts positions and stuff like that. But honestly, now that we've had this long career, more than 30 years already with the band, I realized the success is actually something else than, money or,
Yes.
fame. It's really about friendship. Like that's what our band is based on, friendship, and love and like good vibes. Like we are a family of like
Weird family.
family of weirdos, and that's a really really important thing in my life. Besides my real family, I have them, and it's just a wonderful strength and feeling to know that these people exist and I can share my life with. And it's been almost like it's more than half of my life already in the band, and I can't see the end coming. I think we might still be playing 10 or 20 years, who knows.
Yeah, and I haven't been in this band for that long, but for me, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to join this band. Not the charts, not the huge international success, but the fact that you have to do something right if you can play in a band for that long. You have to be like a good person, and you have to have great group dynamics and social skills and emotional skills, and I was pretty impressed by those things, even more so than about the charts or huge sales or whatever.
Because in any band's career, those things might come and go.
Yes.
Maybe we had our biggest song In the Shadows already 20 years ago, but we have still been continuing this, record after record, playing gigs after gigs, and that is success, really.
You spend more time with this family when your real family.
Yeah,
True.
well,
You
true
fly
that.
23 hours to be here.
Exactly, yeah, and long tours and all that. You can't do that if you don't. You have to love what you do. You have to love the music. You have to love playing and singing and all that. But you have to also love the group, the weird family you're traveling with.
Yeah, and then along comes things like, the show we played in Ukraine we could raise almost €1 million for charity by going to play this one festival, and that is really a success to me. Like if I think about it, you know.
Yes. Okay. How do you see the Rasmus evolution over the years? What changes have been most significant to you?
There's like things, you know, some of the songs have been like key songs, like I mentioned, In the Shadows, for example. That was the first song that took us here to Mexico, you know, 2003, I think. That was the first time we came around. We played in a club called Salon 21. Yeah. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was a great little venue, and that was the first time we came around. I still remember maybe 2,000 people, and it was sold out and so sweaty and like crazy, and we made a very deep, strong connection with Mexican fans. When the first times we came here, we also met some indigenous people. We met at the pyramids, these Mexican Indians, and they took us into their tribe, and they showed us local culture, and we actually visited their families and their homes, and we invited them to perform on stage with us. They came in the like a traditional costumes. Yeah. To perform a dance, and they were drumming just before we played our concert. Wow. on the same stage, and we made this connection with the Mexican people, and we've always been very interested in this culture and your history and everything. So I think that has meant also something for the Mexican people, that they kind of invited us here many times over and over.
In the concert of December, we can see that, or maybe in the concert of December.
In the concert of December, yeah. Well, maybe we should ask them again.
Yeah, because I wasn't there then.
So
I want to.
Yeah, but they have come to see us many times. The whole tribe. They have maybe 20 people sometimes coming to our concert.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been keeping in touch with these people.
Okay. So thank you for interview. You will make this one in a museum another time, or is it the first time in a museum interview?
First time here.
This is really
awesome. Yeah.
I get these very futuristic vibes, almost like in a dream or something.
Yeah, we were taking so many pictures and videos before this interview.
And this is awesome. The Gates of Hell.
Yes. Maybe it can be a song for this moment, for this place.
Yeah.
I think The Gates of Hell sounds like a song.
Sounds like a song already.
Thank you very much. Weirdo in September.
Weirdo. 12th of September.
12th of September. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, we are the Rasmus Lauri.
Empu.
Thanks for the Museum Zomaya for having us here. It was great.
Thank you.